And good evening, fans. Welcome to the Panther Den as we get set for second round state playoff action. I'm George Young along with Tony Christie as it's the Bunker Hill Lady Bears coming to the Panther Den tonight to take on the Lady Panthers of Franklin at the second round of the state playoffs. Bunker Hill comes in at 21-7 overall. They finished 11-3 in their conference and reached this point with a victory over East Lincoln 77-48 on Tuesday night. These two teams very similar, Tony, to each other.
Yes, and they're both led by their point guard, and Bunker Hill also has two 1,000-point scorers on there. So they're a very experienced team, and they like to play fast because they average over 60 points a game, and the Lady Panthers only average 52. But you kind of have to factor in the defense too, because we have a big front line. And that allows you to play slower because, if you get someone in a half-court game with a big team, it produces low scores.
So we'll see if that's going to be the case tonight. Defense sometimes is able to stymie good offense,
right.
And that's what Coach Hartbarger hopes tonight, averaging Bunker Hill is over 60 points a game, and Franklin 50, 60 if they're lucky each and every night that they take the court. We're about to get the starting lineups and the national anthem here at the Panther Den. If you're looking for the Franklin boys, they are in the second half or second quarter here. We were watching it before we came on. Let's check in with them. 22-15. Lake Norman Charter is on top of Franklin. They've just begun the second quarter, and that's on Backlot Cinema YouTube only. We've got a link on the Franklin Panther Sports Network Facebook page, and you can find it there if you want to watch the boys. They started about 20 minutes ago, a little bit earlier than this one is going to start tonight. All right, we're about to have the national anthem before tonight's game, and Savannah Parker, who sang the national anthem on Tuesday night, is going to sing it.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Singing of our national anthem before tonight's second round playoff game. Savannah Parker did a fantastic job as we're about to have the starting lineups for both teams. And we said it throughout the year, and it's not going to change at the playoffs. Very superstitious. Most coaches and Scott Hartbarger got to go with his usual lineup that has worked for a good portion of the year. Bunker Hill out of the Hickory area. Not too terribly far, about 2 hours. It's far for them to drive because they have a conference that most of the schools are only 20, 30 minutes away. So we'll see how the trip treats the Bunker Hill Lady Bears.
Right, and being an AAU coach and travel coach, that I go around the state a lot and see a lot of different places. And that pocket of Hickory they have a lot of good basketball players there. So this is going to be a tough game. Talking to Coach Hartbarger before the game, that's what he was alluding to, that they're a very tough team, and they're going to he said they're similar to the Lady Panthers, and hopefully he's right, and they'll have something for it and take this one home. Get to Saturday. That's what it's about. Win and survive. So, winning and surviving. Moving on.
Here's a starting lineup. We'll check that bracket when we get a chance. The starting lineup that we have mentioned we have seen throughout the season for Coach Scott Hartbarger. Both teams are ready to go, and we are ready to go on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Both channels are live currently. The boys are on our Backlot Cinema YouTube only page. Sydney Williams will jump center. She just has done throughout the year, and Wade will control the opening tip, and we are underway here at the Panther Den. Bunker Hill dressed in their Cardinal uniforms, Cardinal color, as Brewer lifts a jumper, wouldn't fall. Williams underneath, shot going to be blocked. Bunker Hill comes down with a rebound. Panthers are in their white home uniforms, Tony.
And they start off in their that 2-3 that they've played a couple of games so far.
Williams with the rebound.
And Bunker Hill's come out in a man-to-man.
And Tran will have it left side. Swings it up high, and it's going to be knocked away to the hole and blocked by Wade. They're going to whistle a foul. That's going to send Faith Eisenhower to the line for a couple of shots. Sierra Wade going to pick up her first. Eisenhower, a sophomore for Coach Lee Swanson, and the 20-7 Bunker Hill Lady Bears. First shot is up and good. We're underway with the scoring in this one.
And that's a lot of games to winning, right? 20 games.
And she gets the second.
And they pick up full court.
Tran, open jumper. That one wouldn't fall. Brewer with the rebound, kicks it out. Beyond the arc, it's Wade for three. She got it.
That's a good sign. Going back to last game too, Sierra Wade starting to heat up from three, and it's a good time of the year to heat up because she was in a slump toward the middle of the season.
Bunker Hill will have it out beyond the arc. They're going to attempt. Ray can't hit from beyond. And Kanan Drake there for the rebound. Tran brings it up. Gives it up to Wade. Down into the corner it goes Williams. You can already tell, even though it's not very populated, this gymnasium, it's loud already.
Yes.
Second round, getting down to the nitty-gritty in the state playoffs. Tran dishes one over to Williams. Now it's Wade open for another three, and it's off the mark. Bunker Hill will bring it down.
That was good ball movement by the Lady Panthers.
Into the corner it goes Ellis. Bounce pass up top. Stoker with it. Going to dribble out. It's Ellis for three. That's an air ball. And it's out of bounds off of a Bunker Hill Lady Bear.
And I guarantee Bunker Hill's going to come back with that pressure. Now you see why they average so much, because when you're a pressing team, you're going to average a little bit more than the other teams.
Yeah, get a lot of fast break points, cause turnovers, more opportunities at shots.
And how their press is right there, they're trying to speed you up with that press. It's not a slow down type press, it's a speed you up press.
Under 5.5 left in this first quarter as Wade will attempt, can't hit. Williams fights for the rebound, gives it up.
Pass.
Drake off the glass. Kanan Drake with a bucket.
That was a great rebound by Sydney Williams, great pass from Michaela Brewer, and a great finish by Kanan Drake.
Ray up top going to back it out. One thing that is to the Panthers' advantage is the length.
Yes.
Something maybe that the Lady Bears have not seen a lot of. Ray for three. It's an air ball, and Drake comes out with it. Kicks it over. Wade for three. It's a deep one. In and out. No good.
Yes.
That one went down and then rimmed out.
Yes, it did.
Pushing 4.5 left in the first. Almost a steal up top. Ray with it. Gives it up. Three. Back of the iron.
Another air ball.
Count it, and one. There for the rebound, Addison Ray. She got fouled, able to get the bucket. And the old-fashioned three-point opportunity. As Coach Lee Swanson going to get a sub in. As checking in for the first time, it's Delisha Lineberger. And she ties it at the charity stripe. Again, press to the backcourt. Panthers break it. It's Kanan Drake attacking. Kanan can't get the roll. Wade for the rebound. Underneath, she's fighting for it. And now going to double dribble.
But that was a great rebound by Sierra Wade. Looks like the Lady Panthers are going to do, they're leaning on their strength right now, and that's rebounding, being bigger than people.
Almost a steal. It's knocked away. Tran got in the passing lane. By the way, update, Tony, about a minute and a half left, second quarter. We are tied at 26 in Lake Norman. Lake Norman Charter, Huntersville, North Carolina. The boys on our Backlot Cinema YouTube-only channel. Ellis dribbles out, gives it up. Now it goes back to Ellis and stolen away. Kanan Drake over to Wade. Kicks it out. Williams over to Tran. Now Brewer. We'll find Tran again. Underneath, shot wouldn't fall for Wade. Brewer able to secure that rebound somehow. Tran open three. Back of the iron. Williams there. Secures it. Goes in. And there's a whistle and a foul. The first one that's going to be whistled on Bunker Hill in this ball game. Was she in the act of shooting is the question.
Yeah, and like I've said many times, we're usually going to be 9 out of 10 times. We're going to be the bigger team out there. The Lady Panthers are, and they're flexing their muscles right now underneath.
Was not in the act of shooting. Williams, jumper. Bunker Hill brings it up. Kicks it over. Ellis gives it up to Linebarger. And they're going to back it out. It's Stotts kicking it out for a three. Off the mark, Ellis. Underneath, Linebarger with a rebound. Got the shot up, but wouldn't fall. Fighting for the board, it's Sydney Williams. Up to Wade. One-on-one, Wade. Blew the layup. Rebound, Brewer. Tran, bucket. Wouldn't fall. Another offensive board. It's Drake, and she goes up, gets slapped in the eye. Hopefully she's all right. She'll be at the line for a couple of shots. Panthers are not able to hit some open looks, but they're getting those offensive rebounds, Tony.
Yes, they are. And right now, this, there's only close to 5 minutes gone off the clock, and the Lady Panthers already have 11 rebounds.
Franklin with a 1-point lead. They're at the break in Huntersville. Lake Norman Charter on top of Franklin Boys in the second round, 31-28. That one will fall. Franklin up by 2. Ray backs it out, kicks it over. Linebarger's pass knocked away. Chella Green with it, who's checked into the game. I tell you, Green was hitting some threes, some deep threes in pregame. Issues underneath. Pass knocked away. And Bunker Hill is going to come out with it and bring it down court. Stotts over to Linebarger. Now into the corner it goes. Ellis. She's going to attack. Get a shot blocked, and Williams cannot believe it. They're going to whistle a foul on Sydney Williams. And that's going to send Ellis to the line for 2 shots. First one wouldn't fall.
The Lady Panthers have to be ready for the pressure here, as we've seen it a couple of previous possessions.
And we've got a whistle and a timeout. 2 seconds, under 2 minutes left first quarter. We'll take a quick one back after this.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Your maximum refund for just $25? Now that's what we call a win. No hidden fees, no gimmicks, no surprises. File your taxes for one amazing flat rate with 1040.com.
Back to action. There was a turnover on the inbounds pass. And now another foul going against Franklin.
You can tell by how Bunker Hill plays, they're going to be aggressive, and trapping teams are usually very aggressive. They use their hands, and on that pass, what happened was Chella made a bounce pass, and on the perimeter, even though you're way away from the basket, on the perimeter, bounce passes are like it's the slowest pass, out there. So when you make that bounce pass, someone can't give you a chance for that person to run through it.
Addison Ray gets the first. She'll get one more. Ties it up at 7. You can see in the top left corner of the screen, it's gone to the halftime break. Lake Norman, we've got a whistle and a lane violation on Bunker Hill.
And they're back to that 1-2-1-1 pressure.
And another turnover. A 3 off the mark for Addison Ray. The rebound, Wade. Not shy.
No.
From shooting deep threes. Williams going to be fouled underneath. And that's going to send Sydney to the line for a couple. What's so dangerous is if they start hitting these.
Yes, that's
the danger.
That's the danger, just because they're not hitting them right now, and the score is 7-7. So
yeah,
if you hit half of them, this score it'd be almost 21-7.
And Williams hits the first. Rebound, Chella Green. And is she fouled? Yep, she's going to be fouled underneath.
Once again, Chella Green bringing a lot of energy off the bench. Change of pace.
And it goes to Wade.
The pass.
Bounce pass Ensley, and that shot wouldn't fall. Ellis with it after it was tipped. Back and forth we go. Ellis. Now up top it's Ray. Cannot penetrate that Panther defense. Ray kicks it out. The student section counting like there's a shot clock. Late whistle. And we've got more free throws coming up for Bunker Hill. That's the 5th team foul whistled on Franklin. Chella Green going to pick it up, her first.
And this is a interesting place to be in, because two more fouls, you're at the bonus, and you're not even to the second quarter yet.
44 seconds left as Addison Ray hits the first. And she gets the roll on the second. Bunker Hill retakes the lead. Trying to trap in the backcourt. Tran going to break it. The turnover. 30 seconds left. Addison Ray swings it over. Back it goes to Ray with 23 seconds left. Going to back it out. Tran knocks it away and causes the turnover. 14 seconds left. He's going to come help her. And another turnover. In the paint. Shot wouldn't fall. Stick back wouldn't fall. And we're heading the other way. Whistle going against Faith Eisenhower. That'll be the 5th on Bunker Hill, just the 1st on Eisenhower. Both teams have 5 fouls.
And that was a great, tough rebound by Sierra Wade.
Wade pushes up court. 2 seconds left. At the buzzer. That'll do it. So 1 quarter in the books. Bunker Hill with a 1-point advantage.
File your taxes at 1040.com for just $25. Keep the features, save your wallet. Let's simplify your taxes. Get flat rate pricing and easy filing at 1040.com.
Welcome back, fans, to the Panther Den. 1 quarter. Nothing much has been decided in this one. We're talking about it in the break there, Tony.
Right.
This team this year, I don't know if it's the youth or just their mentality, but have not been able to start strong offensively this season. And it's really been the second half that they have exploded.
Yes, and what it looks like they're one of those type of teams that fill the other team out and see how everything is going. And then they internally make an adjustment for themselves because they don't do anything different. It doesn't look like in the second half, except for they're more aggressive going to the basket and getting fouled and making layups.
Shot off the glass and good for Madison Stotts. Panthers break the press. Drake to the hole, high off the glass, and it wouldn't fall. And a foul in the backcourt on Sydney Williams. That'll be her second. Chella Green going to check back into the game as Williams will take a seat. Under 7.5 to play here in the first half. Addison Ray got a feed underneath. Stotts fighting. Can't get the bucket. Got her own rebound. Second shot wouldn't fall. Body's on the floor. And Brewer comes out with it. And fans, if you're watching and you're wondering, jumper good. Kaden Drake cuts the lead to just 1 for Bunker Hill. In the playoffs, the officials do like to swallow the whistle. There have already been 11 fouls, though, called in this game. They let them play.
Yes, they definitely let them play.
Stotts spinning and shooting. Wouldn't fall. Rebound Drake. Off to Tran. Her pass partially deflected, and we've got a tie up, and the possession arrow is to Franklin.
It's blinking like a...
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera. The possession arrow over there is not lit the entire time, and Jay has to, like, jiggle the wire or something. And it goes to Brewer, saves out of bounds, and Chella Green picks it up. Now Tran, bounce passed over to Wade, feeding Drake in the paint, open shot. Back-to-back buckets for Kanan Drake. And Franklin takes a 12-11 advantage in this second quarter.
That was good ball movement right there for him.
Underneath, shot would not fall for Addison Ray. Stick back, eventually falls for Madison Stotts. Back and forth we go. Drake, over goes Green, open jumper. And the rebound, Bunker Hill. Off the glass and good for Faith Eisenhower. Brewer got to put it on the floor and get it across the timeline. She does. Also a traveling violation on Tran.
That was good pressure defense. Olivia Ellis.
5.5 left, second quarter. Madison Stotts will feed it over to Hamlet, who's checked in back. It goes up top to Stotts in the paint. Off the glass. Stotts warming up from the field.
Yes. 6 points for Stotts.
Feeding down court. Chella Green dishes. Drake. Foul. Continuation. Count it and one.
When the Lady Panthers are moving the ball like that, and they're moving it, and people are moving their bodies, they create things like that and easy baskets. And you'll see that, you know, when they actually move the ball and move their body to get to a spot where they can score, they're very good.
And she converts at the charity stripe.
11 points for Kanan Drake so far. 11 points, 5 rebounds.
Already double figures. Almost a turnover. By the way, on the boys' side, third quarter, Franklin has taken a 33-31 lead. Lake Norman Charter just regained the lead with a 3. That is airing on our Backlot Cinema YouTube only face our channel. Cross-court pass, it's Ray. Thought about a 3. She'll give it up. Now feeds underneath. That one wouldn't fall for Cameron Bryant. And we got bodies on the floor here at a whistle and a foul coming up on Bunker Hill as Tran hits the deck. It's going against Eisenhower. And that's the 7th on Bunker Hill. So 1-and-1 opportunity.
Yes.
For Nevaeh Tran on the other end.
And this is when you're, as a coach, you're telling your team to be aggressive going to the basket. Be aggressive. Because every time you go, you're shooting free throws.
Back of the iron. Couldn't hit the front end. Ray lost control. Approaching 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Addison Ray up high. Kicks it over. Hamlet for 3. Got it. Bailey Hamlet gives Bunker Hill a 5-point lead.
And that's the first 3-pointer for them in this game.
That one wouldn't fall underneath.
As they push it down the court.
Chance to build on that 5-point advantage. Ray to the hole. Another offensive board. Stotts goes up and she gets fouled. Madison Stotts to the line after the 7th team foul whistled on Franklin. And that one's going to be on Drake. That's her 2nd. Biggest lead of the night for Bunker Hill. Hensley going to check into the game for Scott Hartbarger. Now a 7-point lead for Bunker Hill.
Someone needs to get back in the middle. There you go.
Nevaeh Tran kicks it over. Chella Green for 3. It's an air ball.
Now it looks like the Lady Panthers have switched to a 1-3-1 zone. Try to give a different look.
Stotts dishes, feeding, shot wouldn't fall, and over the back, got to be whistled on Brewer. after the offensive rebound by Bunker Hill. That's going to send Faith Eisenhower to the line for 1-1. Now the shots are starting to fall for Bunker Hill,
yes,
and that is what is so dangerous about this team and about this game so far.
Yes, and they've made a lot of free throws too.
Made a lot of free throws and are hitting shots, and Franklin is not. They've had open looks and they're just not falling, but that's typical for the first half so far this year and this team. Tran kicks it out as Brewer dishes up top. Inslee for three. Air ball. Back-to-back air ball threes for the Lady Panthers.
Now they have to make sure they play solid defense without fouling right here.
Approaching 2.5 left, second quarter. Gets Stotts. Had it briefly. Ball knocked away. Nevaeh Tran gives it up. Brewer. Jumper good. And now we've got a whistle and a timeout going to be called by Bunker Hill. So we'll take one as well. Hang with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you visited the Franklin Golf Course lately? They have an exciting golf simulator with data to perfect your swing. Play whenever you'd like, even if it's cold or raining. Rates are affordable, and you can bring your buddies too. Going on right now, get an unlimited simulator 4-month membership for only $200. It's a true golf experience, only at the Franklin Golf Course.
Bunker Hill called timeout. 2:15 left of the second. They'll have the basketball. And a 24-17 lead. On the boys' side, fans, airing on our Backlot Sediment YouTube page only. It's Lake Norman Charter with a 42-35 advantage. Tack on a little more. They just hit a three with about 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Drake feeding Williams. Out it goes Tran. Lob over Chella Green. Now Drake to the hole. Bunker Hill comes out with a rebound. Shot blocked. Fight for the rebound. And then we've got a whistle, and it's going the other way on Bunker Hill. That'll be the 18th foul on the Lady Bears. 1-1 coming up. And who's going to shoot it?
Should be Sydney Williams.
It will be. So with 1 minute and 39 seconds left, the Panthers will be at the charity stripe to try to cut into this Bunker Hill lead as Williams hits the first. And she hits the second. Now a timeout. We'll take one. Hang with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Your maximum refund for just $25? Now that's what we call a win. No hidden fees, no gimmicks, no surprises. File your taxes for one amazing flat rate with 1040.com.
We're back to action underneath. Shot off the glass good. It's Madison Stotts, who I mentioned earlier in this quarter, warming up. Drake feeds Williams. Fights. Can't hit. Rebound Stotts underneath. We're down to 70 seconds left. Bunker Hill but have it stolen away. Nevaeh Tran can't hit the layup. Green gets fouled after the offensive board. And we were talking in the break, Tony.
Yes.
The only Lady Panther that's scoring is Kanan Drake.
Kanan Drake, yes. The Lady Panthers have 6 field goals so far, and Kanan Drake has 4 of them. The other one, Sierra Wade, has 1 3, and Michaela Brewer has a jump shot. And that's the issue is it's jump shots. And when you start shooting jump shots and relying on jump shots, this is going to be a long night. So they need to make sure that these layups that they're getting, they need to finish and convert.
Second shot, nothing but net. 5-point lead for Bunker Hill. Under 60 seconds left now.
And good thing they're actually hitting their free throws tonight, because it'd be real ugly if they weren't hitting their free throws.
Eisenhower with it, going to be double teamed, dishes it over into the corner now. Ellis now going to feed up top into the corner now. 3 off the mark, no good. Drake with a rebound, off to the races. It's Chella Green. Down to 34 seconds left. Green going to feed Tran up top. Into the corner goes Williams, open jumper. She got it. Now just a 3-point advantage as we tick under 20 seconds left. Knocked away and almost a steal up top. That pass going to be intercepted, and then it's thrown away. Almost a backcourt violation and a steal. Nevaeh Tran with 8 seconds left to the hole. Tran. And now a whistle.
Looks like Sierra Wade is injured.
They're going to treat Sierra Wade. She's on the floor. Now the fans are really hot about the coach for Bunker Hill, Lee Swanson, giving it to the officials. Now Blair King, see walking across our screen, going to come over and tell the students to hush up. 5.5 seconds left in the second. Franklin has cut it to just a 1-point Bunker Hill lead. As they tend to Sierra Wade. We'll check on the boys score. Lake Norman Charter, they're going to help up Sierra Wade. She'll walk off. Did you see what happened, Tony?
No, I know she jumped when she tipped that ball, and then she jumped and tried to get it. I don't know what happened, because we're blocked by the
students.
The student taking this bar.
Yeah, that too. 52-36, Lake Norman Charters open up a commanding lead in the third quarter. So with 5 seconds left, Bunker Hill is going to have to get it up into the front court. Panthers with press, as they normally do. They'll break it at the buzzer. 1-point game here at the break. 26-25. Bunker Hill advantage. And an exciting first half of action here at the Panther Den. As anticipated, these two teams came in with very similar records. And that's what we've got at the break. Cheerleaders are going to take us out to break here. If you're looking for that boys action, it's on the Backlot Cinema YouTube account. We'll take a break here, come back, get some halftime stats, some halftime analysis, and then we'll get you set for the beginning of the third quarter here in just a few moments. Hang with us across YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
For those of you sitting at home right now, thank you for tuning in, but you guys are getting some great perspective, this camera work. Even if you can't appreciate what me and Mike Wood have to say, If you're not watching this and you're at home, you're blowing a great opportunity. A lot of resources going into this, and we got some great people, including you, George, and including Ben Walker over here behind me, making this thing happen.
For the end of the quarter, hand goes to Evan Platt. He's going to turn the corner and score as the quarter ends. Platt 20 yards out, and Franklin has taken a 13-7 lead.
Nice run.
This is fun to watch
Yes,
here.
this is. Yes, this is. A lot of heart. You want to.
As Coach Goldsmith and the previous coaches before him and Coach Josh and his staff here, there's a tradition that has been built here the last 15, 18 years.
We've got to continue to be physical. Now, watching film on the sideline, we are knocking them around when we're getting to them. And defensively, I think it comes down to fundamentals. Those guys just going where they've been coached to go, and we'll be fine.
Down in 15. Seth Price turns a corner. Seth Price will score.
A lot of ability, good movement, can throw the ball, and a smart kid. Proud for Tim and Amy here.
And he's tough. He likes this sport.
Got that from his mama.
First and goal after the penalty at the 3-yard line. Sitting right up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown. 2:06 to go in the second. Franklin regains the lead. It's 20-14.
Noah's sitting right over that strong side of the left side of the offensive line. Took it right in, almost untouched. Panthers for 6.
Have you visited the Franklin Golf Course lately? They have an exciting golf simulator with data to perfect your swing. Play whenever you'd like, even if it's cold or raining. Rates are affordable, and you can bring your buddies too. Going on right now, get an unlimited simulator 4-month membership for only $200. It's a true golf experience, only at the Franklin Golf Course.
Fans, welcome back to the Panther Den as we're at the break of the second round of the 2A Girls State Playoffs, as Franklin and Bunker Hill are knotted in a good one. 26-25 is the score at the break. And Tony, it looked bleak there in the second quarter. About 3-4 minutes left. Franklin was trailing by, I believe, 8 or 9 points.
Right.
Able to hit some shots, get some momentum heading into the locker room, and hopefully that momentum will transfer into the third quarter.
Yes, and that momentum that you're talking about started on the defensive end by getting blocked shots and rebounds, and then pushing it on the other end and getting some open shots. But it's, you know, the thing that they need to do, make sure they focus on, is getting to the basket. You know, use that size, because right now they're, you know, the team, they want you. Bunker Hill wants the Lady Panthers to shoot jump shots, because if you're shooting jump shots, they're, you know, how they figure, they're, you know, you're going to miss more than you make there, you know, than just getting layups and free throws.
Penetration.
Yeah, penetration. And we're going to push it down your throat, and then after we score, we're going to get in the press. So there, that's the game. You know, you're playing right into their game by shooting jump shots. Be patient, get it down low, and get it to Sydney Williams, get it to Michaela Brewer, Kanan Drake, because right now Kanan Drake, you know, she leads all scorers with 11 on both sides, 11 and 6 rebounds. She's leading the team in rebounds as well. 2 steals and 1 block. And on the other side, Madison Stotts, she's been very good down low, and she's their low post presence. And Addison Ray she's been penetrating, and what she does is she tries to penetrate to pass, but if she gets by you, she's going to put it up there. And if you slightly bump her, it's going to look like she got assaulted. So that's where that's what the Lady Panthers have to do in the second half. Make sure they keep on. Hopefully those 3-point shots don't start falling for Bunker Hill.
Yeah.
And
that's the scary.
That's the scary thing. And make sure that they rebound and take care of the ball and push it and go get easy baskets.
Well, if you're wondering about the boys' score, it's not looking good. About 4.5 left in the fourth quarter, and Lake Norman Charter up 66-44, and that's on our Backlot Cinema YouTube page with Byron McClure with the call on that one. All right, about 3 minutes left until we'll tip off the third quarter. We'll take our final break, come back, and the third quarter will tip off. Hang with us across YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You're locked into the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you visited the Franklin Golf Course lately? They have an exciting golf simulator with data to perfect your swing. Play whenever you'd like, even if it's cold or raining. Rates are affordable, and you can bring your buddies too. Going on right now, get an unlimited simulator 4-month membership for only $200. It's a true golf experience, only at the Franklin Golf Course.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
File your taxes at 1040.com for just $25. Keep the features, save your wallet. Let's simplify your taxes. Get flat rate pricing and easy filing at 1040.com.
Welcome back, fans, as we're taking the final seconds before the third quarter will begin. Both teams are back out of the locker room, so we are ready to go here.
See if they can start this third quarter fast. During the warm-ups, I did see Bunker Hill make several three-pointers.
And Bunker Hill will have it to begin the third quarter. And the feed underneath. Stotts gets double teamed. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound. Kicked around. Their offensive board. Out it goes for a three. That's off the mark. No good for Ray. Franklin able to grab the board. The Vega Tran with it up top. And she's going to be trapped in the corner. Going to have to give it up. Finds Drake, and she is going to be fouled. First foul whistled.
And one way that they can actually start this half off faster is less dribbling, get the ball moving side to side, get it from one side to the other, trying to get passing lanes and driving lanes. because they're playing man-to-man. It's a tough man-to-man, so they're going to need to find driving and passing lanes.
Williams underneath, fighting for position, and dribble it off of her leg. It's Ray to the hole. She got the roll. Now Chella Green, who begins in the lineup for Coach Scott Hardbarger to begin the second quarter. Now a timeout for Hardbarger as Tran was caught in the corner. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Nothing much that Scott Hardbarger or Tran could do at that point as she was in that coffin corner.
That's the thing that young players need to realize, that once that ball, once you get that ball and it's below the free throw line, you need to get it going the other way. You know, get it out that corner, because teams that trap and press, they're gonna trap you right there. Even though it's might not even be called, they just see you in the corner and they're just gonna go trap.
So Franklin will have to get it in bounds from that same corner that Tran was trapped in. She does up top to Brewer.
Now I need to get it going all the way to the left side. There you go.
Green holds it high. Now to Tran. High pass into the corner. It's Drake now feeding Brewer. Back out it goes. Chella Green now. Williams will attack baseline. Get position. Nice shot for Sydney Williams.
Nice move by City, not settling for that jump shot and taking it to the hole.
Ray with it up top. Kicks it over to Ellis. Now got a feed underneath. Stotts. It's knocked away. Tran. Inside the arc jumper. It's another air ball. And now we've got a late whistle as Sydney Williams did not want a foul, but they're going to call it. As there was a collision. She's going to pick up her third. And the first whistled on Franklin in this second half. Ray, high pass, intercepted. Drake with it. Dangerous pass, Williams now. Now going to feed Brewer in the paint. Back out it goes. A three. Tran got it. And Franklin has retaken the lead. Ray, high pass over to Ellis. Tiptoes knocked away.
That was good.
That was whistle a foul or a tie up.
And that was a good rotation by Michaela Brewer.
Now we've got another injured Lady Panther. I can't tell who it is. Is it
Michaela Brewer?
Is it Brewer? Okay.
Yeah, it's Brewer. When she dove for that.
They're going to take a look at Brewer here. So we'll take a quick break across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
File your taxes at 1040.com for just $25. Keep the features, save your wallet. Let's simplify your taxes. Get flat rate pricing and easy filing at 1040.com.
Out. All right, welcome back, fans. They're still attending to Michaela Brewer. She's still on a knee in the corner. We don't have it on our screen as you see Hardbarger walking across. And it's on the right side. There we go. They're over there. They're still attending to Michaela with 5:28 to go here in the third. It has gone final in Huntersville, North Carolina. Lake Norman Charter has ended the boys season 78-51, the final in the second round. Second straight year the boys have advanced at the second round, and second straight year they've been bounced in the second round. Franklin just took a lead here at 30-28, but in that melee where Brewer got injured, Tony.
Yeah.
Sydney Williams picked up her 4th foul.
Yes, and that's big because just before the second half, Sierra Wade was injured, and that's why she didn't start in this second half. And then Kanan Drake, I think she's close to being in foul trouble as well. So that's a lot of the height in that front court, you know, starting to be dwindled down.
They're still attending to Michaela Brewer. So we will take a break here and come back here in just a few moments. Hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network. They have helped Michaela Brewer. Well, she's still heading over to the bench there, you see on screen. And we believe maybe checking her for a concussion, that concussion protocol that, you know, you have to go through now.
Yes.
As we're about to begin on the other side of the court with the Lady Bears after that foul on Williams having possession. Stotts outside the arc, she'll dribble. Give it up now. It's Ray. Ray now feeds Stotts. Back out it goes Ray. Stotts on the dribble. And a whistle of foul on Chella Green. She said that Stotts did the old chicken wing.
She kind of did, and if you notice, that's what I was alluding to earlier. If she's gonna take a little bit of the acting, you know, when even if she initiates the contact.
Ellis in the paint kicks it out. It's Ray. They'll swing it around. Now a three. Eisenhower couldn't get the roll. Offensive rebound and the stick back to tie this game. Addison Ray feeding up court. It's Inslee off balance. What a shot. And Inslee turned her ankle on the way down.
She turned her ankle. She definitely did.
Now to the hole. It's Ray. Going to get fouled. And now the official almost teed up somebody who spiked that ball into the ground.
That was Kanan Drake, but she was like the ball just slipped out of her hand. That's what.
He raised his hands.
Yes, he did.
Foul going to be whistled on Kanan Drake. That's her third. So Williams has 4. Drake has 3. The two big girls underneath.
Right, and Tori Inslee is limping, but she's not coming out the game.
No, she's not. She won't.
I don't think she can come out the game.
She played with a stomach bug on Tuesday night. She's okay tonight. She's just gonna take the old adage, just walk it off. It looks like Coach Hartbarger gonna check in Parker for Inslee. As Ray will have one more at the charity stripe. She hits both. Lob into the front court. It's Chella Green. And she's going to get fouled. Stotts will pick up the foul. And a Bronx cheer from the crowd. I'll tell you, if the score continues like it is, Tony, this could get pretty heated in the fourth quarter.
Yes, it definitely could, because it's been a very physical game, and the officials they've been trying to swallow their whistles, but they've been calling a lot of fouls.
Yeah, we had some fans talking to us at the break, talking about how bad the officiating was. And I said, well, they called about 16 fouls in the first half. And that one's out of bounds. Another turnover.
And what happened is Bunker Hill switched to a 2-3 defense, and it threw the Lady Panthers off.
Trap Tran
there
over in the corner. Ray into left wing. It's Lindberger. Kicks it back out. Now Ray up top. Going to be stolen away.
The pass.
Nice pass. Tran to the hole. Can't get the layup. Rebound Drake. She goes up and gets the bucket. Four minutes left in the third quarter. 3-point advantage for Franklin. Lob cross court. It's Ellis to the hole.
Nice move.
She got the roll. Winner of this one plays the winner of West Wilkes and East Burke. Parker drives in, kicks it out. It's Green. Wouldn't fall. Parker had it briefly, knocked away. Bunker Hill off to the races with Addison Ray, and a foul coming up on Nevaeh Tran. First on Tran, and the fifth on Franklin. Ray with it up top, kicks it over Lindberger into the corner, and that's knocked away. Drake eventually comes out with it. 3:15 left in the third. 1 point lead for the Lady Panthers. Cross court pass, it's Parker.
And Bunker Hill's in a 3-2 defense.
They're throwing a lot of defenses at the Panthers. That one's off the hands of Kane and Drake. Off to the races, it's Ray. She lost control. Candace Parker, 1-on-2 to the hole. Parker. Whistle and a timeout called by Coach Lee Swanson and the Lady Bears. They want to talk it over. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one. Hang with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Your maximum refund for just $25? Now that's what we call a win. No hidden fees, no gimmicks, no surprises. File your taxes for one amazing flat rate with 1040.com.
Welcome back, fans, to the Panther Den. One thing we have not looked at is the bracket yet, Tony.
Yes.
There it is, the West bracket. Let's zoom in on the Franklin side of the bracket. Winner of this one will take on the winner of West Wilkes and East Burke. East Burke, the 2 seed. And if Franklin's able to win this one, then they would be heading to East Burke if they're able to win. If not, then it'll be here at the Panther Den. A lot of basketball left as we approach 2:45 left third quarter. If you just joined us, there's been some injuries, some foul trouble for the Lady Panthers.
And a lot of good play by everyone.
Another steal, another ball that's knocked away. Drake gets it knocked away from her, and it's off of a Lady Bear.
And that's Kanan Drake's 5th steal of the game.
Michaela Brewer is on the bench. She's injured. Sierra Wade got injured in the first half. She's back in. She's going to attempt. She can't hit. Lindberger with it. Kicks it over Ray. Now a bounce pass. It's Lindberger again. Now out it goes Eisenhower. 3. No. Rebound Chella Green. She's played a lot of minutes in this ball game and played well, Tony.
Yes, she has. A senior that doesn't want this to be the end.
Just got word that Brevard lost to Mountain Heritage in the girls' side. Knocked away. Out of bounds off of a Lady Bear. A Mountain 6 conference member in Brevard. It's Drake in the paint. Picking it out, Chella Green, a long two-pointer. She got it.
That was a good pass by Cannon Drake, but I'd like Cannon to shoot that ball because that shot she gave up was easier than the one that Chella Green made.
Yeah, she was open. I don't think she believed that
yeah.
she was that open.
Yes.
Sometimes you think that you're not as open as you really are.
Right.
Go ahead and pass it. Another three. This one's up and good. The Lady Bears answer from beyond the arc. Olivia Ellis. And what do we have? Have a foul coming up? Yes, we do on Bunker Hill. That one's going to go against Delisha Linebarger. Oh, an intentional foul. Wow. Okay. I didn't see what occurred.
I didn't either. Usually an automatic intentional. Usually if someone grabs, holds, or pulls a shirt or something.
So free throw opportunities for Cannon Drake. She'll get 2. Now some more discussion. Now it's not going to be Drake. It's going to be Chella Green. She can't hit the first. Hits the second, though. And Franklin will have possession, but have to bring it up court. And as the foul occurred in the backcourt, Chella Green will trigger. And again, Coach Lee Swanson picks up full court pressure.
Yeah, for the 1-2-2 press.
Lob up court and eventually secured by Parker. Tran thought about a three. Now going to direct traffic as we approach 60 seconds left in the third. Bounce pass, lazy, collision. Was it a?
And that's what I.
That's foul. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about before. Like when they have a chance, they need to swing that ball. And Michaela Brewer's back in. They need to swing that ball. And actually, they had an opportunity to take 2 open shots, but you know it was negated and just dribbled into the corner and turned it over.
Well, Cannon Drake just picked up her 4th foul. Yes. Williams and Drake on the bench with 4 as we approach 45 seconds left in the third quarter. That was my concern. I didn't know what transpired, but Drake got called with the foul.
So 2 with 4.
37 seconds left. Franklin still with the advantage. Deep corner 3. Off the mark. Offensive board. And she got the roll. That was Faith Eisenhower. 1-point advantage. Down to 15 seconds left. Green feeding Brewer, who's back into the game. She got the roll.
And that's a good sign right there. 3 seconds left.
Ray kicks it out. 3 at the buzzer. Fans, don't go anywhere. We've got a good one. 41-38 Franklin. 8 minutes left in this second round state playoff match. Back after this across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. Welcome back, fans, as we begin the fourth quarter here at the Panther Den. Boys have already lost to the top left corner. The final in Huntersville. Lake Norman got the best of Coach Doug Clemens' Panthers, 78-51. 41-38 the score here. Lady Panthers with an advantage. Feet underneath, knocked away. Bodies on the floor. And the possession arrow after the tie-up goes to Bunker Hill.
And before that, when they came out in that possession, the Bunker Hill started off in a man-to-man. They were in a 3-2, and they've gone 3-2 for a couple possessions before they went going back to that man.
Addison Ray brings it up, kicks it into the corner. Eisenhower back to Ray, now swings it over. Right side Ellis, and then she throws it away as Eisenhower was cutting to the hole.
And George, like we were talking during the break, you know, you get a team that averages over 60 points in the fourth quarter, they're going to press and push and you know, and try to score a lot. They're going to try to score because they're not used to this.
Yeah. Get more possessions.
Yes, get more possessions.
Wade, high pass. Brewer now feeding Wade in the paint to the hole. Couldn't convert. Rebound Ray. Bunker Hill going to push. Ray to the hole. Wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound and a foul. And the question is on who? It's going to be a Lady Panther foul. It's like it's going to go against Chella Green. Nope, going to go against Candace Parker. Yes. 10, not 12. And some shots coming up at the line for Cameron Bryant, the junior for Coach Lee Swanson. And the Lady Bears, first one is no good.
And Candace, she'll learn as, you know, she plays more. She'll learn that when you're in there and you know you don't have any fouls and some other people might have fouls, just throw your hand up and say, so they say it's you.
Misses both. Rebound Franklin. They're going to push up court. Chella Green over to Tran. So we approach 7 minutes left in this ball game. Brewer fighting for position. Kicks it over to Parker. Parker running shots. Wouldn't fall. And eventually Bunker Hill comes out with it.
And she's going to the hole.
Ray backs it out now. Eisenhower. Now Ellis up top. Ray thought about feeding underneath. Now going to attack. Wild shot for Ray.
She was trying to get that little bit of contact, turn it into something that was real big.
Trying to make an acrobatic move.
Yes.
Get an acrobatic shot, but couldn't do either. Brewer now underneath, fighting, kicking it out. Tran, open three, catch and shoot. Got it! You were talking about that. Open shots, Tran especially, and almost a turnover. You're going to have to see that in this fourth quarter for the Panthers to come out victorious. No hesitation. Right. Go ahead and shoot it.
Shoot it. And you see how it started. It started by getting the ball down low into the paint. And once you get into the paint, everything collapses. You can throw it out and you get open shots all day.
Under 6 minutes left. Deep three. It's an air ball. Good gracious. Eventually a tie-up. Possession arrow is to Franklin.
And I expect this press to be very aggressive.
Winner of this one, fans, will take on the winner of West Wilkes and East Burke on Saturday in the third round sectional championship game.
With 5:52 left, Sydney Williams back in the game with 4 fouls.
We're wondering about that when she was going to check back in. Brewer double teamed, kicks it over. Parker open shot. Couldn't get the roll. Fans wanted a traveling violation, didn't get it. Ray down court. Up high, Ellis. Back it goes, Ray. Ray from three. Got it. And a timeout by Coach Lee Swanson. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one. Hang with us across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Have you visited the Franklin Golf Course lately? They have an exciting golf simulator with data to perfect your swing. Play whenever you'd like, even if it's cold or raining. Rates are affordable, and you can bring your buddies too. Going on right now, get an unlimited simulator 4-month membership for only $200. It's a true golf experience, only at the Franklin Golf Course.
Welcome back, fans, on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. We appreciate you tuning in tonight for second-round action here in the state playoffs. We got a good one here at the Den. Panthers by 3. Got to get it up court, though.
Yes.
Against this pressure. Brewer going to break it. Over it goes Williams, playing with 4 fouls. Also, Kanan Drake's got 4. She's still on the bench. So we approach 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Chella Green, guarded by Stotts. Swings it over Brewer. Brewer now backing in, kicking it out. Open, Chella Green, back of the iron. Long board, picked up. Wow. Brewer going to pick up the foul.
And that's what you didn't want to do, because that's 18 foul with so much time left. They get to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, the fouls are very different, let's just say.
Lopsided
here
right
in the
now.
second half. It was pretty close to that first half. It's lopsided right now. Ray at the line. Can't hit the first. Misses the front end. Parker going to push. Parker, she travels with it. Indecision. Didn't know if she wanted to shoot or pass. And it's a traveling violation. Fans didn't like it because they wanted a traveling violation on Bunker Hill the previous possession, and I think it was just.
Yes.
4:40 left. Addison Ray will swing it over. Now back to Ray.
And they have to remember that Ray just hit her last three-pointer, so make sure they get out on her if she attempts to take one.
Eisenhower kicks it back out. Ray got a guarder, and they do. Now Bryant to the hole. Wouldn't fall. Rebound, Michaela Brewer. Pass knocked away in the paint. Feeding up court. Nice defense by Chella Green. Eisenhower pass knocked away by Brewer. Kanan Drake going to check back into the game. She's got 4 fouls. She's got Williams with 4. And you've got Kanan Drake with 4 fouls.
Right. And I can tell you right now that Candace Parker, she played some valuable minutes. She really didn't do anything that was hurting the team.
And Kanan Drake steals the inbounds pass and is bumped from behind. That'll be the 4th on Bunker Hill, so no shots here.
And that's Kanan Drake's 6th steal of the game. As soon as she got
hands.
in the game. As soon as she got back in the game.
She has those active hands that are really critical in a close game like we've got. Lob, Brewer with it. Out it goes Drake. Now Williams, open jumper. An air ball. Got bailed out by Madison Stotts. It's off of her leg and out of bounds.
This is the time when they need to be going to the basket. Get it going. Everything should be going toward the basket. It's a man-to-man, so if you space out a little bit, you should be wide open layups.
Got to get it in. They do. Brewer. Count it and 1.
Hey, remember in the first half when we were talking about how the Lady Panthers, there weren't that many that were making field goals? This second half, you know, everyone's gotten into that.
Brewer, 1 shot. 6-point lead, 3:41 left. Addison Ray with it up high. Now feeds underneath. Stotts kicks it back out. Ray on the dribble. Knocked away and through the hands. Out of bounds. Another turnover.
Yeah, and another deflection by Cannon Drake to cause that turnover by Bunker Hill.
Drake gives it up to Tran into the front court now. 3:20 left. Cella issues. Brewer with it. Now Williams draining some clock down to 3:04 left. Cella backs it back out, kicks it into the corner. It's Brewer now feeding Cella Green, working on Stotts. Now Brewer over to Williams. Thought about a jumper. High pass to Cella Green, draining some clock here, Tony.
Yes, and I don't think they're trying to. I just think it just happened to be that way.
Now Cella had a lane, lost control. Now Williams in the paint, guarded closely, and she gets slapped on the arm. We'll see if she was in the act, though.
Yes, and that right there is what you need to do. Get it down low to your bigs that can, because the height advantage is drastic between the two teams.
We'll say she was in the act of shooting. Coach Swanson doesn't like it for the Lady Bears. He's talking to the official. 2 shots for Williams. Nothing but net. Second shot. Money. Full timeout, Coach Scott Hartbarger, and he's fired up on the sideline. Hang with us. 49-41 Franklin with 2:32 left across the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Welcome back out of the timeout. Bunker Hill has it. Franklin called it. The teams have 3 timeouts left. Franklin by 8.
And this zone that the Lady Panthers have been in, it has been very effective because of the length of the Lady Panthers.
Another deflection. Yes. Williams picks it up. Gives it up to Kaden Drake. The winner plays the winner of East Burke and West Wilkes. They're playing tonight. Williams with it, draining more clock down to 2 minutes left. Up high goes Drake. Out beyond the arc, Cella Green. Almost traveled with it. And now they're going to whistle a double dribble.
Yes. And that's what they should, make sure that they're aware of, because ever since the beginning of this game, Bunker Hill has pressed and trapped. So right now they're definitely going to press and trap.
In the corner, thought about a 3, going to kick it out. Eisenhower. Now driving, kicking it out. Nobody wants to take a shot. Ray in the paint. Runs into Williams, kicks it out. Jumper, good. Down to minute 20 left. Brewer now feeds Drake. Backs it out. Minute 15 left. Cella Green with it. Now going to feed Tran in the paint. He's going to travel with it. Gracious. 70 seconds left, fans.
And this is, you have to make sure, the Lady Panthers have to make sure they're, you're not really trying to take air out, but go get a basket. Go get a layup, do something like that, because the last 2 times have been 2 turnovers, and you haven't even got a shot.
But on the other end, Bunker Hill not very aggressive to the hole. Ray. They've got a whistle underneath. On who is the question? And it's on Franklin.
It's on Kaden.
And it's going against Drake. That'll be her 5th. So she'll take a seat. Sierra Wade checks in for her. 19 foul. So 1-and-1 opportunity for Madison Stotts.
Box, get the rebound.
Missed it. Williams with the board. Gives it up to their best ball handler, and that's Nevaeh Tran. So it's going to stay in her hands for a good portion. And now a whistle and a foul, a reach in, going against Olivia Ellis. That'll be the 6th, now the 17th foul. A 1-and-1 coming up for Nevaeh Tran. We've got 38.6 seconds left of the 4th quarter. Winner plays on Saturday in the sectional championship game. But don't get excited. There's 6 rounds to win a state championship. Had to count there for a moment. Tran can't hit. Long board. Picked up. Linebarger. Now to Ray. Gives it up to Linebarger. Into the corner. Down to 30 seconds left. Long cross-court pass. 3. Ellis. Got it. Olivia Ellis hits the 3. And it's a 3-point lead for Franklin with 25.3 seconds left. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to keep it here. Here's the bracket again. Since I made this graphic, we'll need to show it a couple of times. All right, let's zoom in on cue. Here's the Franklin side of the bracket on the west side of things. As you can see, that game, Franklin to Bunker Hill, 7-10 matchup. We'll play the winner of West Wilkes and East Burke, 2-18 matchup there. If East Burke wins and Franklin is able to win, then that game will be at East Burke. If West Wilkes wins, then it's here at the Den on Saturday.
Yes, and you know what? This is one of the games that late game adjustments you have to make. And you saw they were trying to. The Lady Panthers were trying to hold the ball. We're trying to like just drain some clock. And that's all good and well in theory, but when you have a team that that's going to shoot the ball like they are, and they can catch up quick.
And it goes to Nevaeh Tran. He gives it up to Brewer, and then Brewer gets it knocked away from behind. And then they're going to whistle a traveling violation on Brewer. We're down to 20 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. Chance for Bunker Hill to tie with a 3. Ray over to Linebarger. We're down to 15, down to 14 seconds. Linebarger up top, down to 10 seconds. Ray down to 7 seconds. Linebarger knocked away. Down to 5.3 seconds left.
Good hands by Sierra Wade. .3 seconds left.
Got to get it in. They do. It's Ray. Ray now. Partially blocked. That's going to do it. Franklin defeats Bunker Hill in thrilling fashion, 49-46, and advances to the 3rd round of the state playoffs. They'll take on the winner of East Burke and West Wilkes.
And I have to say that was a good block by Sierra Wade on that last bark.
What a ball game. Bunker Hill had been averaging over 60 points a game. And Franklin's defense limited them to 46 tonight. Franklin able to muster 49 points somehow, some way.
Yes.
Lots of foul trouble tonight.
Yes.
The injury bug hit.
Yep.
As Brewer went out for a time, Wade went out for a time.
Inslee was still out. She never came back in.
Inslee turned her ankle in the 3rd quarter.
Right.
She was out. you had some bench players step up. You talked about Candace Parker.
She was big.
She really was. And you had Chella Green that came off the bench, too.
But Candace Parker, the reason why she was so big, because she came out there and she got a few steals and she got a bucket. You know, like that was one that, and in that time it was, it could have went either way. And she came out there and she was solid on defense, and that's what they needed her to be, solid on defense.
So fans, we play on. Saturday, the Panthers will either be here at the Den or they'll be on the road at East Burke. And, of course, we'll keep you up to date on the plans. If you just joined us, the boys lost on the road at Lake Norman Charter tonight, so their season is over. But the Lady Panthers continue to play. The sectional championship game is on Saturday, and I don't know what time. Maybe they'll move it up.
Yeah.
They could play a late game, a 6 or 7 o'clock affair. But if you haven't already, go ahead and like our Facebook page. You can like our Instagram, too, as we post stuff on Instagram. We're on Instagram. I believe we're on Snapchat, too. We're on all the social medias, but especially Facebook. Go ahead and like our Facebook page. We'll keep you up to date. Tomorrow we'll know the plans for what we'll be doing on Saturday. I want to thank our fantastic crew. It's been a busy week and going to continue to be a busy week. Fantastic FPSN crew. Philip Angel was here tonight, along with Joshua Chastain, Clinton Taylor, Cooper Bailey, Tucker Dixon, all had a hand in tonight's broadcast. And also to Ben Walker and Jasper Mudge, who made the 3-hour one-way trip.
And Byron McClure.
And Byron McClure, who made the 3-hour one-way trip over to Lake Norman tonight to get that game on the Backlot Cinema YouTube page. So we'll see you on Saturday, most likely. For Tony Christie, I'm George Young. So long, everybody.